Good afternoon and welcome back to some more Virginia Beach High School field hockey action here at the Regional Training Center, the site of the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. My name is Austin Urch and I'm excited to be bringing you today's action between the first Colonial Patriots and the Kempsville Chiefs. We are underway here, 15 minutes now, a couple seconds less than that left to go here in the first quarter. The game just getting underway. Contest today, of course, presented by John's Tax Service. First Colonial Patriots in the white uniforms, Kempsville Chiefs in the royal blue uniforms. We've got quite an exciting game here on a beautiful afternoon. Hardly a cloud in the sky over the Regional Training Center today. Not to mention beautiful weather. It's about the mid-80s. Those fans still making their way over here to the field. The Kempsville Chiefs and the First Colonial Patriots over on Field 1. Then across the way on Field 2, Lansdowne Eagles as they take on the Princess Anne Cavaliers. The playoffs are coming up just around the corner, and if you can't be here in person, I'll do exactly what you're doing right now. Tune in online on the Virginia Beach Sportsplex website. Don't miss any of the action. Go to beachsportsplex.com under streaming and click on the link to stay up to date on all the local field hockey action. We'll be doing our best to cover as many games as we possibly can, as that pass is just stretched out over the sideline. Nice attempt there for the Patriots to try and clear the zone, but a bit unsuccessful as they end up turning the ball over. Chiefs in possession now. A battle for the ball around the midway line. Kept in bounds just barely before being sent out of play. So that was knocked out of bounds by Emily Tamero. Now Sarah Green going over to pursue this one as it made its way all the way into the corner, and some of the most unfortunate feelings is it seems like the ball always finds its way over towards the furthest corner of the field. Since 1965, the AstroTurf brand has been driven by forward-thinking ingenuity. Today, AstroTurf continually improves its system design to deliver playing surfaces with the most realistic sport-specific performance, longest-lasting durability, and sound player protection. There's a great takeaway by the Patriots just outside the circle. They've found their way in, looking over on the right side, wheeling and dealing around, looking is Payne. Payne can't find the back of the cage. Good effort, though, by the Patriots on their first chance of the game, really causing chaos inside the back end of the Chiefs. Have to regroup quickly, though, on defense, as that's another pass shuffled in and finds its way inside the back of the goal. The Patriots up by 1 after just 3 minutes of action. Looked like it might have been Landry Meyer who was able to score that one. The Kempsville defense not able to get reset quick enough after the Patriots got the ball back. Unable to present sort of a wall against the oncoming attack. A good early response for the Patriots. We'll see how now the Chiefs respond over on the right side of the field. That was Ogden who got slowed down, and now here's here's Butler to take this one. Deep inside Kempsville territory, this one will trickle out of bounds. Once again, it's Sarah Green to go pick it up. Places the ball down as she gets set. And team moves over for some support. Pass down the line. Successful one. Good ball control there from Monique Lipton. He certainly is a player to watch out for if you're in the defense of First Colonial. A very quick player, and like I just said a couple moments ago, she's a very strong ball handler. Almost seems at times like the ball is glued to her stick, where she can weave in between defenders. The ball is passed back now to Sugden. As she gets set, moves over towards her right, and it seems like the two teams were just figuring out where to place the ball on the restart. Now a nice little move there along the right sideline. Quickly moving down now. Looking for space was Tamero. Fires a pass and it ends up over the end line. So who else but Green, as she once again goes to collect this one. She's certainly getting her steps in today. Speaking of getting your steps in, the Vault Fitness facility is Hampton Road's newest 13,000 square foot facility, located in the Hilltop section of Virginia Beach. They specialize in youth athlete development, personal training, small group training, and specialty fitness classes. Once again, that's all at Vault Athletics and Fitness. Green fires off a centering pass. Both teams in quick pursuit. Coming away with this one, though, is Ogden for Kempsville. She continues the motion over towards Butler on the opposite side of the field. Good quick transition from Kempsville as they were able to quickly switch the angle of attack as Lipton is available for the short pass. She's utilized. Plays it into Tamero's feet. And she'll look to keep going. The official whistles for a foul, but moving the ball a bit too far forward. Lipton might make the claim that she reintroduced the ball and back into play. She gets it off quick give and go. Fires off a pass intercepted though. Nice job by the Patriots, able to cut off the passing angles on defense here early on into this contest. Now on a counterattack, we'll see what they can do. Riley Brooks Booth just outside the circle, looking for an opportunity to find her way in. Denied by the defense, but that was off a foot. So the restart. Look to have another shot. Another foul. Brooks Booth passes it back. Umpire plays advantage as Tamero works her way in. Over on the right side, cross crease pass. Looking for an angle here. Finds the back of the cage, up by 2 now. Meyer doubles her tally and adds on to the Patriots' lead. It was a job well done by the first Colonial attack as they were able to quickly change the angle that the defense had to deal with, and catching them out of sorts and able to cut in with a runner laid over on the opposite side as now Kempsville threatening. Too heavy of a pass, sends it out over the sideline. It was a nice job by First Colonial, not trying to force something too hard across the near side of the field, but finding an opportunity on the opposite end and looking for it. Now here's Payne. Stick handling inside the circle. Caught up in the feet of Green. That'll be the first penalty corner of today's game. About 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Patriots already up by 2 thanks to a pair of goals by Meyer. It's Landry Meyer, who's having a nice start so far to this contest. This corner is sent up towards the top of the circle. Big swing here, finds the corner, and that's another goal for the Patriots. Great look there by Claire Hitchings on the penalty corner. As the goalie even guessed the right way, but there's not much you can do in that situation. Here, Abby Karras. That was just tucked away beautifully into the corner by Hitchings. First Colonial, of course, one of the top teams in Virginia, and especially, not to mention the country as well. Here's Payne on the right side. Double team gets whistled for another foul. Another penalty corner here. Over to insert the ball is Jolie Day. Picked up an assist on the last corner. Let's see what they do here. A little bit further outside the circle, pass along over to Brooks Booth. She takes a shot, caught up in traffic inside the circle. Looking for that near post pass, but out of play by Karras in goal. The defense holds strong. Great job there by Kempsville to adapt to the play that the Patriots were making and ultimately stave off another goal for now. The Patriots still breathing hard inside the circle, trying to find another one, never content with the goals that they have, always looking to push to the next level. It seems like they'll have to hold on for just a bit longer as they get whistled for a foul. Change of possession. Chiefs have this one until they pass it out of bounds. Opposite side of the field by a couple of the spectators. You can see the action towards the top of the screen. That's over on field 2. Playing on field 2 once again, Lansdowne Eagles and Princess Anne Cavaliers. There's a hard pass up through the middle. First Colonial able to recover. Take the ball, passed over on the left side. The whistle is blown. Kept in bounds. Nice hustle by Riley Brooks Booth as she continues to dance her way down the line. Finds her way inside the circle now. We're running out of real estate. First Colonial will hang on to possession for just a little while longer. Quick restart. Back into the center. Tamero gets held up. A bit of obstruction there inside the circle. And another penalty corner coming up for First Colonial. Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group, lending peace of mind. They're not your typical mortgage company. They understand getting a mortgage can be stressful, but they're there to guide you every step of the way. They're dedicated to providing you an enjoyable journey from start to finish. Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group. Top of the circle, shot fired into the back of the cage. Good effort there by the Patriots as they continue to add to their lead. This one being scored by Finley Payne. It's one of 3 different penalty corners we've seen. A trio of strategy for the Patriots. It certainly helps in the game plan. As here's Payne again inside the circle. That pass is poked away. Cut out, intercepted, and taken back down in the opposite direction. Morgan Moody battling for it. Double play by Riley Brooks Booth. Getting past 2 defenders in quick succession. Tamero stick handling. On the right side. Pass towards the middle. Taken away. Roy Robertson is able to make the defensive deflection. Now the Chiefs with a couple minutes to go here in the first. A chance to slow things down, catch their breath. 3 different strategies off the penalty corner, so it makes it very difficult to defend against, but on that second effort, the Chiefs very strong showing as they were able to adapt to what the Patriots had in plan. So stick goes flying, a yard sail just outside the circle. The official holds up play for just a moment. Tamero continues the action. Putting in some work on defense. She gets whistled for a foul, though. You can vary what you do on a penalty corner. It changes the mindset of the defense drastically. You always have to be extremely cautious, because you have a variety of options to go to. You can look to set it up towards the top of the circle, opt for a short pass, send things across to the opposite side of the field, and just try and catch the defense coming out of the cage off guard a little bit. All extremely viable options for a very strong first Colonial side. Jumped out to an early lead here in the first 14 and a half minutes. 4 goals, a pair scored by Meyer, 1 by Hitchings, and 1 by Payne. Payne unable to get on the end of a pass. Fired her way, a bit too much mustard behind it though. Kempsville trying to come out of their own territory, but not too much time left in the quarter. Good deflection, Tamero gets it back. About 15 seconds inside the circle, Chiefs come up with it. Trying to clear it away, that one rolls out of bounds. After a missed Morgan Moody. Brooks Booth's attempt to enter towards the circle cut short. That's the end of the first quarter here. Patriots up by 4 over the Kempsville Chiefs. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with the rest of the action. You're from the Regional Training Center. Don't go anywhere.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
And as we're less than a minute away from the second quarter, we just want to remind you that today's game is brought to you by John's Tax Service. John's Tax Service has been providing tax preparation and retirement planning services. John's Tax Service and JPM Financial Services have been serving all of Hampton Roads for over 20 years. We're the best thanks to you. We're coming out of the gate very quickly. The Patriots able to jump on the board, get out in front by a score of 4-0 over the Kempsville Chiefs. As the second quarter starts off here, Chiefs in possession, take this one over along on the right side of the field. Like there's Butler over there, but taken away by Patriots. Very aggressive team on defense. They love to have possession and immediately take it back for themselves. Good defensive effort though from Lipton, able to clear the ball away. This one taken back at the top of the circle. Carly Hoffer takes it over towards the sidelines. Fires this one down. Right past Riley Brooks Booth, out of play. Chiefs getting some coaching from the sidelines. They continue to hustle back on defense. Payne. Probing stick from Green. Ends that attack for a moment, or rather puts a brief pause to it. As play resumes, sent back into the Patriots defense. Look around, catch a different angle at things. Hinge it up as they head towards the far side of the field now, over by most of the spectators. Deep pass inside the circle finds its way all the way through out of bounds. And at Zoop Eatery, you can build a perfect boxed lunch, a customizable and individually packaged meal for your convenience. Choose from any of our wide variety of soups, fresh salads, made-to-order sandwiches, all served with a hunk of bread and dessert. There's something for the whole crew at Zoop Eatery. Now, it's been difficult for Kempsville to really have any opportunities on offense so far in this game. They've had 0 penalty corners, and I don't think they've even fired off a shot just yet. And a big part of that has been due to their inability to control the ball and move up through the halfway line. As Meyer makes her way over towards the sideline, and she'll have a seat after being issued a card. So possibly just having this player advantage would be a big benefit to the Chiefs. And the Patriots in possession do their best to keep the ball away from them as Green heads over to collect this one on the sideline. Now's the best opportunity for Kempsville to get something going on offense. Strong pass down the right for Moody. Taken away. Picked up by Hoffer in the defense. And too much power behind that pass. Escapes Butler out over the sideline. And the Chiefs throwing away the opportunity that they have here with a player advantage. It's been difficult for them to maintain their shape as they get the ball and find that stick-to-stick passing. You see that's something that the Patriots certainly excel at. It's kept in play just barely along the end line by Brooks Booth in the double team situation. Foul against first Colonial. As the ball skips up high. Looking to restart it is Aaron Sutton. Surveying the field, looking left, now over on the right side. Takes a step forward, short pass. Goes nowhere. Interception by Hitchings. Back towards the middle. Curving along on the left side now, just inside the circle. It's Payne. On the right side, looking for that back post pass. Just couldn't come up with it. A good effort, though, by Payne and the first Colonial roster. Now quickly coming back onto the field is Meyer. Here she's looking for her hat trick, I believe. 2 goals already to start the contest. Scored the first 2 opening goals, one at the 3-minute mark. And one at about the 7.5-minute mark in the first quarter. Three penalty corners for the Patriots, providing 2 of their goals. And it just shows you how dangerous the Patriots really are. They aren't especially reliant on those set pieces, so to speak. They can get it done from the run of play. And that's just one of the number of things that makes them one of the top teams in the country, let alone Virginia. Passed over towards the near side. In pursuit, taken away though by Moody. Good defensive effort by her, able to win that ball right across the middle of the field. She continues this progress for the Chiefs. Gonna keep the ball for her side, possibly get one goal back for Kempsville. About 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Short pass, but it's a good one. Tamero. Down the line, loses her footing. It's a perfect pass, catching the stick of Hitching. Excuse me, that's Payne. On the right side, working her way towards the middle. Just trying to find her way through, able to do so. Perhaps a bit too much stick work there for Payne. She dribbled past a pair of defenders. Able to catch back up. Slow her down, tried to get through a third one, but that would ultimately be her demise. So nice work there from Tamero, sliding that one between Hoffer's legs. Tamero gets it on the opposite side, looking for back post, turned away by Karras. Back outside the circle, Patriots reset. Royal firing this one in, bouncing low and across the ground. And a whistle will help out the Chiefs on defense. Sutton, pass towards the right side. Aiming for Lipton, turnover. Golfing this one inside the circle. First Colonial comes outside the circle with it now. Right on the border, Tamero shuffles it backhanded. Effort. Taken away by Hoffer. And now going down the far sideline, Ogden trying to use her speed here. Slowed down by the defense. Still has possession though, tries to fire off a pass towards the middle. Numbers game proves to be too much for her. As Day was there with the interception, and now she'll get a chance to reintroduce the ball after it sailed out of bounds. 50-50 effort goes the way of First Colonial. Brooks Booth takes it, traveling over towards her strong side. Cuts back across. And another cut there, firing off a pass into the middle, intercepted. And as much as you want players to get forward, perhaps First Colonial getting players a bit too far forward in that situation. There was no one there for Brooks Booth to lay a pass back to. Understand you want to get players towards the goal and try and clog up in front of the cage. In that situation, it's too easy for the defense to come close down the attacker while simultaneously providing coverage to all those passing lanes. Perhaps drop a couple players back towards the edge of the circle, see if you can work something around there. Get the defense to move, get them off their game. That one is sent high, up off a deflection, out of play. And Chicho's Pizza has been a beach institution since 1968. Chicho's Pizza has been serving the best pie around for over 50 years. From the single founding location to now 8 locations around the area, stop in or order online to find out why they're a Hampton Roads favorite. Chicho's, more than pizza. Lipton. Hard pass goes out of bounds. After Ogden can collect. Patriots setting up on the opposite sideline. This one back into the defense. Nice move to cleverly escape the attacker there. Here's Tamero. Over to Payne. On the right side, trying to work her way in. First penalty corner coming up of the second quarter. Now for either side. That'll be the fourth for the Patriots with 4:45 to go in the first half. Day will head over towards the end line to insert the ball. Quartet of players inside the cage, including the goalkeeper, Karas, for Kempsville. Day fires this one short. Taking a swing here, tucks it away into the back of the cage. Another one up on the board for the Patriots. There was a really nice deflection goal. I believe that was Day who situated herself towards the post. It wasn't a shot, but more of a pass effort off the insertion. Possibly trying to get the goalkeeper to overcommit to one side. A good opportunity there to extend their lead for the Patriots and able to convert on it as well. So now 3 successful conversions on a corner, resulting in goals. It was picked up by the Patriots once again. Their offense really humming here as we near the halftime break, just about 4 minutes away. As Hitchings will move this one over towards the sideline. She'll get set, reintroduce the ball. Brooks Booth is dispossessed. Gets it back though from Green. Short pass to herself. Brooks Booth still with it. And another penalty corner coming up. So now the same situation from a couple minutes ago. The Patriots were able to convert. So far, they've only been denied a goal just once among their 4 penalty corners. Day to play the ball in. This one headed towards Brooks Booth, top of the circle. Passed along towards the left side, she gets it back. Hearing this one low and on the ground, right into the feet of Aaron Sutton. Or perhaps up a bit too high, according to the official. Headed back down the other way, pass is intercepted. Patriots on offense once more. Lipton can't get there to make the steal. Nevertheless, the Chiefs able to come away with it. Inside their own territory. Hoffer gets the ball back. Tries for the short pass to outrun the defender. At least the ball's able to outpace her. Hitchings working her way over towards the right side. That one up high to the face of the defender, Morgan Moody. Shakes it off though. About 60 seconds left to go in the first half. Kempsville trying to hold on for the remainder of the quarter. Patriots looking to push it to 6. An errant pass goes out of bounds, making it less and less likely. Still certainly a possibility if they can find a good interception here. Hard pass down the line. Picked up by first Colonial, dribbled out of bounds. Patriots get it back, but can't find Brooks Booth across the width of the field, so this one Heads out of play, and possibly the last chance now for Kempsville on offense. Green gives away the ball. This one is swung down, stopped by Green. Hoffer. Good play up by Green, but straight to the defense, and that'll be the culmination of the first half. Patriots will let off the gas a little bit here in the second, but still up by a handful of points over the Kempsville Chiefs. One Life Fitness, one inspired life, they're here to help. Start your new membership today at any one of their 8 convenient Hampton Roads locations, or go online at onelifefitness.com to claim a free trial pass. Once again, that's onelifefitness.com to claim a free trial pass. So we're going to be back in a bit with the second half coming up. First Colonial up by 5 over the Kempsville Chiefs. Today's first game presented, of course, by John's Tax Service. They've been providing tax preparation and retirement planning services. John's Tax Service and JPM Financial Services have been serving all of Hampton Roads for over 20 years. They're the best thanks to you, John's Tax Service. So coming up the third quarter, and then after the conclusion of this game, we'll see a rematch between these two teams. It'll be the junior varsity squad. So the First Colonial Patriots JV team will take on the JV side of the Kempsville Chiefs. Coming up after the conclusion of this contest, right in the same place. So be sure to stick around for that action. It's been a very strong performance so far for First Colonial. They jumped out to an early 4-goal lead inside the first quarter. Meyer scored a pair of goals. Hitchings earned one for herself, as well as number 10, Finley Payne. They're able to keep Kempsville scoreless throughout 30 minutes of action. In that second frame of 15, Jolie Day was able to put herself up on the score sheet. Converting three of their 5 penalty corners so far this afternoon. First Colonial proving to be just such a dangerous team on all sides of the ball in any aspect that you get them. They're always there and able to put points up on the board. And the two teams will switch sides. Still talking things over are the Chiefs, so they have a bit of work to do here in the second half. It's been difficult go at things for them, as they've had a lot of difficulty controlling the ball, finding stick-to-stick passes. It's partially been just due to how aggressive the Patriots have been on defense. very quick to swarm the Chiefs ball carriers, try and disrupt the play in any way they can. They've been very successful at that so far. We'll see if they can keep it up here in the second half. The Chiefs make their way out towards their opposite side of the field now. It's been a very quiet afternoon inside the First Colonial defense. Maybe handled the ball maybe 3 times throughout the first 30 minutes of action. Goalkeeper has had nothing to do today. Nothing but picking grass inside the cage as the third quarter gets underway here at the Regional Training Center. Today's game presented by John's Tax Service. At the Regional Training Center, Virginia Beach Sportsplex. Beautiful weather here in the area. Mid-80s. Sun is shining. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Austin Urge bringing you today's action. First Colonial, strong showing so far, and it seems more than likely they'll be able to keep it up, but an errant pass. Now Butler comes away with it. Kempsville has to convert on their opportunities that they're given. Putting a pass towards the middle, stopped by Day, putting her stick parallel to the ground to break up the action that the Chiefs tried to curate there. The ball finds its way in towards the corner. In the first half, it was Sarah Green who had to make that trek down towards the end of the field. Now it looks like it's Day's duty to do that here in the third quarter. And the fourth as well, depending on how the Chiefs fare and getting the ball down to the Patriots' side of the field. A heavy pass escapes the stick of Royal. Inside their own territory, they give this one away. Pass towards the opposite side. Payne, stick handling, works her way through. Penalty corner coming up for First Colonial. I like to see that from some of your forwards, the ability to really hold on to the ball and keep it almost stuck to your stick in a sense. As the defense couldn't poke it away there, but I'd like to see sometimes a pass be sent off in that situation inside the circle. Look for a teammate, able to beat someone on the opposite side. Great job, but now what can you do with it instead of just trying to juggle through teammates? As Tamero fires off a shot, goalkeeper lays down for it, able to make the save. Ball is cleared away, but another corner coming up. The Patriots get set to do things again here. This time from the near corner. Sent out top of the circle. Whistle blows from the umpire. And we'll see what this one about. It looks like Day thought she went early and was being sent away by the official, but looks like we'll just have a do-over here. Still Jolie Day gets the go-ahead from the official, and we'll do it again. Tamero fires a pass off to Brooks Booth, because you can't put it on target. Defense just getting in the way that time. There's a battle for the ball just in front of the first Colonial bench. Tamero getting stuck in there as well as Butler and Lipton on the opposite side. Foul will go the way of the Patriots. So pass banks off the foot of Lipton towards the end line. Whether your child is competing as a part of a football team, likes to ride a bike, or is on the road to Olympic glory, the multidisciplinary team at the CHKD Sports Medicine program is dedicated to the comprehensive treatment of illness and injury in pediatric and college athletes. Tamero foul just outside the circle. Moves the ball to the spot of the official's liking before heading back inside. This time she'll get whistled for a foul, turning the ball over in a dangerous area. Nice work there by Butler. She's able to get her way through a defender or two. Hitchings fires it back, but it's intercepted. Taken away by Averett. Now here's Dixon in defense. Comes up with it. Fires a pass away. Teammate couldn't hang on to it though, but first Colonial, strength in numbers. As Hitchings is able to get on the end of it. Tamero. Hard pass over along the far side of the field. Defense coming up to try and challenge, but rolling right by Green towards the corner. Finally, the Chiefs able to come away with it. Foul. Quick restart. Not allowing the Patriots really a moment to breathe as they tried to start that counterattack, but Patriots seem to be in control the whole time as this one is sent into the circle. That's Sutton comes away with it. Butler can't hold on. Official blows the whistle. Foul just outside the circle. Volpa. Back to Tamero. Small game of catch between these two. Tamero hacks it in towards the top of the circle. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation. Foul though against the Patriots. Back gets the ball moving the other way. Long pass intercepted by first Colonial defense. Over on the right side. Quickly moving in. Bouncing ball makes its way through. Payne. Centering pass turned away. Just outside the circle, Brooks Booth takes a shot. Almost finds its way through the goalkeeper's pads. That'll be another penalty corner here for the Patriots. Seem to have had a lot more success on defense against these penalty corners the Chiefs have had here since the first quarter, allowing 1 goal across 4 efforts. Into the start of the second quarter. Top of the circle, Day takes a swing. But a good stop there by Karras in goal. So now just 20% after their first 3 attempts. Meyer passes it off towards the middle. About 7 minutes to go as there's another penalty corner coming up for the Patriots. That's their 4th here in this third quarter alone. It's the highest tally so far we've seen for a quarter this afternoon. First Colonial had 3 in the first, 2 in the second. And now yet to have 1 is Kempsville. As Day gets the go-ahead from the official on this delivery. This one skipping away from Hitchings, but a whistle is blown. Unfortunate break there for First Colonials. They'll get a second chance at this effort. First time it looked like Hitchings didn't get her stick low enough to the ground. She tried to stop the pass. Short ball to Tamero. Whistle from just outside the circle. Lipton with the foul. Tamero continues moving, and another penalty corner. Make that a handful now, matching the number of goals that First Colonial has. So the ball is inserted, top of the circle. Pass it along over to Day. That one too close to her feet, though. She can't get a good swing on it. Second chance effort here. Third opportunity finds its way in. Another goal up on the board for First Colonial. That one scored by Hitchings for her second mark on the day. Now up to a nice half dozen here so far for the Patriots. Tamero. Hard pass is intercepted. Butler on the Chiefs, unable to get her feet angled properly as she loses her footing. Another effort on the attack for First Colonial. Not just having the lion's share of possession so far in this contest, but also almost the entirety of that possession inside the final third of the field, inside the 25 of the Chiefs. Short pass on the runner. Finds its way through to Volpa, but a whistle is blown. Volpa, a sophomore in the First Colonial squad. I want to remind you, after this contest, the junior varsity lineups from each school will face off against each other. As Ogden couldn't keep the ball in play in the one-on-one over on the sideline. Good pass for Dixon. Swings it around to the opposite side of the defense. Sugden. Up to Hitchings. Catching her stride now. Good pass right along the right side. Tamero is available as an option utilized here, but no need as there's another penalty corner coming up, won by Riley Brooks Booth. Go ahead is given. Settled down by Day. Short pass over to her left. Effort taken. Stopped by traffic in front of the goal. Nice look there for Tamero after Meyer found Day off the insert. They couldn't make anything out of it, and yet to score on a penalty corner here in the third quarter. Tamero looking for a backdoor pass, unable to be received by Meyer, just a step behind the action there. Pulled away by the defense, and First Colonial in possession again. Good swing from Hitchings. Meyer can't get to it this time. No Kempsville player able to put a stick on it. So a strong first quarter from First Colonial. Boosted them up by 4 goals. And then just 2 since then. In the last 30 minutes, just 2 goals for First Colonial. One with about 4:25 left in the second quarter, and one with about 5 minutes left in the third. Day and Hitching scoring those respectively. As Day fires back a pass. Now it's back up into the Chiefs side of the field. Tamero. Angles one out towards the right side, inside the circle now. And we'll drop a pass back. Penalty corner coming up. 7th of the quarter. And 12th of the game for First Colonial. Here's Meyer to play this ball in. The defense gets set. Big swing, turned away. Hitching's effort was Karras. Saved by the goalkeeper. As the third quarter comes to a close, Patriots up by a score of 6-0 over the Kempsville Chiefs. Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, our focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. At Shine Time, Power Wash and Paint Professionals.
Nobody cares for more young knees than CHKD Sports Medicine. Our specialists, surgeons, and physical therapists work together to develop treatment and training programs that get young athletes back up to speed safely with the strength and confidence they need to stay in the game for the long haul. CHKD Sports Medicine. Care today to last a lifetime.
What's so extreme about the DQ Reese's Extreme Blizzard? How about all the Reese's you could dream of with classic creamy Reese's peanut butter cups and crunchy Reese's Pieces? Plus, you guessed it, peanut butter topping and chocolatey topping. All blended in world-famous DQ soft serve for a treat that takes your favorite combo to a whole new level. Wow, what a rush. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
And that's the end of today's contest. First Colonial comes away with a big win over the Kempsville Chiefs by a score of 6-0 after 3 quarters of action. Junior varsity squads will be playing against each other up next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a little bit between these two teams. Thanks so much for tuning in to the first of our 2 games today. And of course, all these games presented by John's Tax Service. We've been providing tax preparation and retirement planning services. John's Tax Service and JPM Financial Services have been serving all of Hampton Roads for over 20 years. We're the best thanks to you. I've been Austin Urge to invite you to stick around for just a little while longer because the junior varsity teams will be playing against each other once more coming up in just a few moments. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, I'll meet you out there. Okay.